Hello everyone, it is Nancy Ann here. Today I thought I would do a what I kept from all my unboxings in the month of March, as well as a little bit of chit chat. So maybe get something to drink, get comfortable, and let's talk. A couple of things as we get going. First of all, I'm on a different camera. This is my phone, so if it doesn't look quite the same as my other videos, and if the sound isn't as good, that's why. I couldn't find the camera my husband bought for making these videos. He is at church. I'll explain that in a minute. Also, I've got Ruger down here with me. I've left the door open so that in case Walker, our other dog, would like to come in and out. So this could be fun based on how the boys react while I'm recording. Well, like I said, my husband, he is at church. I'm well, but you know how I've been sick. So I did a couple of unboxings where I said I didn't feel good. And I also said in those that I was recording ahead because of an upcoming trip with my best friend at the end of March. And I wasn't feeling good on, it was the, which two was it? Drape Fit, and then the other one was JV Style Box, which should have just come out the very last day of March, Thursday the 31st. And I recorded those on the same day. I didn't feel good at all, quite frankly. And now it is just over a week later, and I'm still, about a week later, and I'm still not 100%. I don't feel sick anymore, but you know how it is when you wake up in the morning and you hack a bunch of stuff up. Pardon me for being so crude. Well, that's where I am. I think I'm at the tail end. Stuff is clearing out, and I didn't want to go to church and make anybody uncomfortable if I started coughing. I believe I've got most of it out. I'm still sounding a little bit stuffy. Wondering at this point if I have just a little bit of a sinus infection, so I may be actually headed to a same-day clinic tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. I am going to go to lunch at my mother-in-law's. We were very frank with her about how I'm feeling. She assessed my symptoms. She's very good at that and said, she's not contagious. She needs to come to lunch with the family. I love her for that. My mother-in-law is terrific. She's someone I admire and respect very much. I don't think she watches my channel, but Charlotte, if you're watching, hello, and thank you so much for being such a great mother-in-law to me. Okay, so I wanted to run over because I decided not to do my weekly what I kept videos because, as I explained a while back, my husband looked at the statistics and we were actually losing viewers on those. So I did, though several people did say they would like to know what I kept. They are asking me in the questions below the videos, which I always answer, what did you keep? So I thought I would go ahead and run over this. There's one thing I want to tell you before I forget. Sorry, I keep chasing rabbit trails. Tina, from Tina's Best Midlife. I checked her this morning, and she had been at 997 viewers, subscribers. And this morning she was down in the 980s. So something has happened with her. I think sometimes YouTube goes through and they very thoughtfully for you clear out the ones who haven't watched you in a while. My daughter, who also has a YouTube channel, she thinks this as well. But I'm hoping by the time I post this, we are at the 13th of March right now. And by the time I post this, it will be the beginning of April. I've already done all my filming. Like I said, I was going to do it ahead, but she was down this morning. I'm hoping by the time in the beginning of April, when we post this, that Tina will be back up over 1,000. But 1,000 is key because that's when you start getting monetized. And trust me, you don't make a whole lot of money when you start getting monetized. But she's been doing this a while, and I don't think she's even really pushing for that. But she has a pretty fun channel. She does some unboxings. She does some lifestyle things. Go over there, check her out. And if she looks like another YouTuber you would like to follow, just subscribe to her. I'd like to help her pump this along and get her so she's well over 1,000, because they think they also make you wait a while to make sure you're going to stay there. And we all tend to fluctuate up and down quite a bit. So go check Tina out. Tina, if you're watching this, comment down below so people can find you real easy. I will also leave a link to her channel. I'll do my best to remember in the drop-down box, as well as links to all of the unboxings I am referring to here. So if you would like to watch that unboxing, please drop on down and see that, and then you can link on through. I probably will leave also my referral links so that you can get a little bit of a bonus if you sign up for the first time on any of these. But if I don't, if I just can't get all that out in time, do go back and click on the actual link to the applicable video itself, and the links for the referral and the discounts are all there. Okay, so let's start out, and I'm going by memory right now. On the 3rd of March, I unboxed TrunkClub. That one was better than the trunk from February, but I still sent everything back. And I know that seems silly because there were a few things, but there was nothing in there that really stood out to me. There was a couple of things. So everyone really liked a lot of people liked the dress, the wrap dress. I liked it too, but there was something that felt just a little off to me. So I dug it back out of the box after I had packaged it all up and everything. And I put it on and I showed it to my husband and I said, Sam, I need for you to be brutally honest with me. What do you think of this dress? And he said, well, the arms look a little big and it looks like it's, dropped down here. And what he was saying was, because he's a guy and he didn't realize it looks too big. And she had said she sized up for me on that because people said that it tended to be a little small. So I went back in and I tried to get it in a smaller size. It was a 16, and I normally in a wrap dress am a 10. So I went down and I tried to look for a 14 or a 12, and they didn't have it. I think they did have 10, but the reason I didn't get 10 is because she said that people said it was size small. So I passed on that, and that kind of bummed me out because I like the dress. And then there was the long black cardigan that was really cozy. Had I not purchased the one from Wantable for about $50 less, I probably would have bought that. I did look into the white shirt. I liked the button-down off-white shirt. The truth is, I just don't wear button-downs that often buttoned down. I mean, maybe I would have, but because it was off-white, I just knew if I had a true white one, it would, I would wear it more. So I decided that I would just go ahead and wait and hold out, and maybe a true white would come up. I did check to see if there were other colors in that shirt. There were not. And I also checked the peach blouse. It kind of looked like a poet blouse. I absolutely love that. That one didn't come in any other colors. So I let that go back. I've asked for, what was the brand? Was it Good American? Good American, or there was another brand that had the knees going through. It was way too much distressing. And I said, do you have that same brand? With less distressing, the same type of fit. So I don't know if we're going to hit that on the trunk that's coming up. That will be the first unboxing, the first Thursday of April. But that one's actually due today to come in, and I'm going to try and film it tomorrow. So again, have my unboxings done ahead. But I'm hoping that a couple of the brands of jeans I liked will come in, and that I'll be able to find something as a substitute for that, because I loved the fit on those jeans. So everything went back on TrunkClub. That was a lot of explanation on TrunkClub, wasn't it? It was a well-styled box. It's just for little reasons, one thing or another, it didn't work. So then the next unboxing would have been the 10th, and that was Amazon Prime. And I did a combination of personal shopper, which is where you have a personal stylist with Amazon that picks the things out for you. You pay $4.99. That is not refundable. And then those things come in and you try them. And then I combined it with Amazon Try Before You Buy, where they send a bunch of things and you try them on, you keep what you want, you return what you don't, and they only charge you for what you keep, but you select the items. So I combined them because some of the things from Personal Shopper weren't coming in time for me to film. They were just held up somewhere. I explained that in the video. And I also really wanted to find high black boots. So the only thing I kept from that, I kind of kept it, was the boots, and they actually were the boots that the stylist picked for me, the tall boots. I love these. But the reason why I said I kind of kept them, they are the same size and brand, but I reordered them. And the reason is, in the video I explained that with the personal shopper, or excuse me, when I looked the prices up online to show them, to explain it for the video, they had a coupon link you could click and take almost 40, I think, a pretty good chunk off of the boots. The boots were in the 140s. And if I could click that coupon, I got them for $117. Well, when I went to check out with Personal Shopper, the coupon link wasn't available. You had to actually order the boots independently kind of off the site. So I was like, okay, fine. So I returned those and I reordered them with the coupon link and saved myself 30 bucks. So that's what I kept out of that. Everything else I let it go back. A lot of people liked the striped sweater on me. It was a good look. I think it came across as not as orange in the camera as it was in person, and I don't like the color orange. I just don't. Even if it looked good on me, it's just not a color I like. So I was never going to reach for it. So I did let that one go back. The coated jeans were marvelous. They were too expensive. So all the reasons I discussed. But I did finally get my heeled high boots, which I'm super tickled about. And okay, now let's move on. Then on the 12th, I kind of threw in a bonus unboxing of Drape Fit. And that is a new clothing service. It's only been out for a few months. They are kind of still getting their sea legs under them, which I sort of explained in there. And the clothing is much less expensive. It's a less expensive cost, and it's also not quite as good a quality. In some cases, it's really not as good a quality as it is in these other styling services, most of them. So that one, I went ahead and I sent back everything except for the little necklace. Let me get a drink of tea here. That throat, I feel fine. It's just the junk in my throat. A little bit sore. I'm a big tea drinker, by the way. So I sent everything back but the little necklace. That was a $20 necklace. Because I'm a content creator, because I have a YouTube channel, they did give me a $20 gift card, which I think was meant to refund the styling fee, because normally the styling fee doesn't apply back in them, which a lot of people kind of didn't like. I don't like it. And so I just used that to go towards the necklace, and I will include that in a future giveaway. I have got a priority mailbox thing over here in the corner. And then I'm going to feel full, and I think when we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway that's going to be pretty good, because there's some pretty cool stuff that's going to wind up in that box. Okay, so that was Drape Fit. Then the next one, and again, this will be coming up for me. You guys will have already seen it. On the 17th of March is that St. Patrick's Day? It is. It's St. Patrick's Day. I have a video coming out. I didn't even refer to that when I recorded. Is StitchFix. And from StitchFix, I kept 2 items. So one thing I had asked her to do was include some little crossbody bags, and I said in the video I was going to keep the red one. This will be great for my upcoming, although by the time you see this trip I just came back from with my best friend to Savannah, it will hold my cell phone, a lipstick, a credit card, and some cash. And it's just perfect for that, and I can not have to lug a great big purse around and just have this with me. So that's fun. It's a red color, which is kind of a fun little color. And then I went ahead and I kept, even though it's not really getting warmer. It snowed yesterday here, but I kept the black sweater with the real pretty chiffon underlay on the sleeves. The brand on this is Design Stop. I really like this. So that'll be a nice addition to my sweater wardrobe. And I always like having a little something fresh and new to wear. So then that was the 17th. Then coming up on the 24th is Dia & Company. That was a really good unboxing. I really like Dia. I explain why in there. It's becoming quickly one of my favorite styling services. And from that, I kept the black and white polka dot jumpsuit, even though I already had a black jumpsuit from Transcend in February. I love this. It's just a little bit of a cropped length. And then I kept the City Chic off-white blazer. It looks great with this. It's kind of that retro 40s, 50s inspired type style. I can wear this with many things. And one of the things I can wear it with is one of the things I kept from JB Style Box on the 31st. Everybody keeping up with me? And that is this dress. I love the dress. I think it's really pretty. But look, the coat that I kept, the blazer that I kept from Dia and Company works great with it. So I think I'll get a lot of use out of this off-white blazer, actually, even though I don't normally go in for off-white. And I had noted at the bottom of that Dia and Company video that this blazer, I think it was $52.40 was my cost, but they had it, originally it was $89, if I'm not mistaken. So I got a great price on that. And then from the JB Style box, another thing I kept was the faux leather pants. They're actually Naugahyde. I really like these. I was surprised how flattering they were on me because they were shiny around my hips. But I like these, and I don't know if I'll wear them a ton, but I think I'm going to be, whoops, I'm hung up. I think I'm going to be really happy to have them when I, whoops, dropped the dress on the floor. when I do wear them. I think they're going to come in handy sometimes. Let me pick that dress up. That's going to bug me. Aha. Okay, so there's that. That's what I kept in the month of March. I like it. A lot of the pieces kind of work together. I also tried the faux leather pants on with this black sweater, and that's a really cool look. Yes, nice and sleek, black all the way down with a pair of black heels. Really like it. Okay, and the third item I kept from JB Style Box, which I love and I have worn several days in a row now. I haven't been going anywhere because I've been trying to get better, is this crop sweater. I love it. Now with JB Style Box, honest to goodness, of all of the boxes, I least like their purchase / discount policy. They and I explained it there, but if you have to keep at least $50 in an item to get your $20 styling fee reimbursed, which is no problem. You can buy $50 worth with them because everything I think is over 20 bucks. Or is over 50, well, at least it was in my box. The clothes are excellent. They're great quality. I love them. The styling was absolutely the most personal of any of the boxes I've done before. But again, I like their perks and that kind of, you feel a little bit limiting. And I heard one unboxer, Stephanie, I think with a pink envelope, she at the end put a little clip of her discussing with her husband how she felt like their policy wasn't fair. And I kind of get where she's coming from on that, but to me it's worth it for the personalization. But then you have to keep at least 3 items to not pay return shipping. So the shipping to you is free, but if you don't keep 3 items, and her return shipping from wherever she is was $17. So she was really struggling to find even 1 item to keep. So if you don't like anything that the stylist chose for you, and you don't get to do a preview with them, you're out the $20 styling fee, and then you have to pay return shipping. So assuming, you know, for everybody it's about $17, you're out $37 for trying it. Also, their referral, pardon me, their referral benefit isn't the hottest. It's the same as Transcend. With your first style box, you get 20% off. So I think that's the worst of all the referral benefits. I like the ones where they actually give you some cash back. Although I will say, as I've pointed out with Transcend before, it has the potential to be the best referral benefit because depending on how much you order, when you take 20% off, it can be more than even the $50 that you get if you use a TrunkClub link. So in this case, my final cost after the $20 styling fee being returned and taking 20% off was $204 for this, and the dress. Not real bad on these. I do have a monthly budget to spend on these boxes, and I knew JB Style Box was coming, so I was kind of holding back a little on what I was buying with the other companies too to save money for that. But so there you go. But it did wind up saving me more than $50 getting 20% off, because my total before I think came out to like, would have been about 274 or so. It was over a $50 discount off of that. So anyway, again, the styling on that is so personal. The stylist even takes photos of the item she is sending you together so that you can totally know how to combine these into outfits. And it was like a capsule wardrobe. Really, really great styling service. They are just one boutique doing this out of Holland, Michigan. And they just aren't big. They're small, so they have to think in terms of not losing money themselves. They're a business, they need to make money. But you may want to keep those things in mind if you choose to use JB Stylebox. They also have a wait list. So I think that they can afford to have people choose not to use them because they have people waiting to use them. Okay, so there's all that. That was a lengthy chat, wasn't it? I hope I didn't lose anybody over this. I had a couple of other things I wanted to discuss. I'm thinking about doing some videos that are more not unboxing. I mean, what would you guys think about that? When I did my Vitacost unboxing, several people said they'd like to see me unbox a Vitacost again. And a couple people said they'd like to see about my supplements, my daily supplement routine. I take a lot of supplements. What would you think of that? The end of April, we're going to be going out to see granddaughters in Vegas, and then the daughter who is a Marine in Southern California, in San Diego. And I'm wondering if I don't know if she would have time because we're only going to be there a couple days, but what would you think if I did something like my daughter in San Diego, the Marine, is 6'1", and just a little interview with her, like, what has it been for you? I know what it's been like for her, but I think it's interesting to hear what very, very tall women have to deal with, both in the clothing and just in everyday treatment. I can't tell you how many times that girl has been asked if she plays basketball. But I mean, is that something you'd like to do? Just meet her and get to know her a little bit better? If not, tell me. I don't want to do things that people won't want to see, but I would like to be able to throw some extra content in there that's not unboxing. I mean, don't we all want to do something a little bit different? I'm trying to think of anything else, but yeah, if you have any ideas on anything you'd be interested in seeing me do, let me know. Empties, would you like to see an empties? And just products that I use all the time and I've emptied out during the month. I think I'm going to try and record a BarkBox super chewer for my boys. Boy, do we have a super chewer. Walker destroys every toy. Ruger, who's now exiting the room, he really likes the soft fuzzy toys that squeak. He can't have them. Walker destroyed every single one of them when we got him. He pulled all the fluff out and he exposed that squeaker and destroyed it. And Ruger, he's just a real soft-mouthed guy, but Walker tears everything up. And the one super chewer box we got, Walker actually, the toys have held up a little bit better. No, one of them he had torn apart by the second day. But anyway, I think I may record that. So little things like that. I mean, what do you guys think? Okay, before we go, I want to show you one thing because I've shown you my shelves before in my bedroom, but actually, here, I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay, well, please. Okay, there they are. I don't want it to fall. It's kind of precariously situated. So I'm going to raise this up. There's my shelves. So when I showed you the things on here before, this right here didn't have any pictures in it. It was just what had come because I didn't have them, I didn't have it done yet. So I thought I would show you. These are photos, ring light, of my grandma's. Let me turn around and turn that ring light off so it doesn't make a problem. There we go. So anyway, this is me with my grandma Morris. I've often said she was my best friend from the day I was born. I mean, I have a best friend of 30 years, but grandma, well, she just, she was a quintessential wonderful grandma. So that's the two of us. I think I'm in my early 40s, so this would probably be about 12 years ago. She died in 2012. She was 95. She would be 105 by now. And then there we are again. This is my favorite picture, I think, and I think this was the last time I saw her, if I'm not mistaken. And then this is my grandma, Grandma Love, with my daughter Erin. Erin is the one who lives in Minnesota, and she has the two oldest grandsons. And you see they're standing in front of paintings. Those are paintings my grandma did. And my grandma was a professional painter. She's quite good. She did still life oils mostly. A lot of them almost look like photographs. They're so exacting. I have several of her paintings in my house. And that's another thing. Would you guys like for me to do a tour with you of my grandma's paintings in our home. I think they're pretty fantastic, but I'm a little bit biased. There's one in particular that is breathtaking, and anyone who sees it, I've been offered a lot of money for that painting, and I'm like, eh. Then there's another one. It's in a closet, and it's probably going to stay there because it's of me as a clown, as a little girl. So anyway, what would you guys think of that? Would you like to have me do a painting tour of my home kind of with you? Just different ideas I've had. If you have any other, please let me know. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with me. This has been a long video. It's been a chatty one, my last chatty one. People tend to really like it. I thought I'd just do a repeat performance and see how it goes over. And thank you so much for spending this much time with me. I hope my husband has fun editing this. I'm going to give this footage to him, and I'm going to let him do his magic. He's so much better at editing than me, and he's really helped me. Oh, I want to tell you, he said to me this morning, because we've been a little bit stagnant. He's the one who keeps up. I've said that before with my subscriber count. He said, congratulations, you reached 4,000 hours. 3 things have to happen to become monetized on YouTube. 1, you have to reach 4,000 hours in view time. 2, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. I'm not there yet. As of this morning, I'm at 566, and that's subject to change. And 3, I think the 4,000 hours has to have been in a year. So I've been up since mid-August. Oh, has it been October? Mid-October, I think. So we're at about 5 months, and I've got 566. So guys, we're doing really good. But when he said, you have reached 4,000 hours of view time, congratulations, I thought to myself, it's not me. That's us. I mean, he is such a huge part of this. He's been my biggest supporter, and he's been my biggest fan. And that surprised me. I wasn't sure how supportive he would be, but he's been way into it, and he's really helped me. I've got a good guy. I'm sorry, I don't mean to gush about my husband, but I couldn't be doing this without him, because his editing helps me so much, and he's always willing, if he has a minute, to pick up a camera and just hold it and take a video if I would like. And he's game. He's down for anything, and he really helps me by keeping up with the statistics. There's a lot of stuff I don't have to worry about because my husband is so hands-on with this. So I really appreciate him. I know you guys do too. The video quality has improved a lot. And he is the one who puts the bloopers in at the end. He always finds something. That's never my idea, and I'm never blooping on purpose. If something is at the end, that's why you want to stick around to the end of my videos, because he finds something almost every time. He won't with this one because I eliminated pretty much all the footage. But anyway, yeah. So he and I, but also I feel like it's us too. All of the people who watch me and support me. I feel like you guys. I mean, I wouldn't have any of this without you guys. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking the videos. All of those things really help me. They help move us up in the algorithm and make this visible to more people. I've developed actual relationships with some of you. I think that's so cool. One gal all the way in Glasgow, Scotland. How cool is that? Just different people and different YouTubers, you know, they're sort of my colleagues, you know, who are doing the same thing. It's been really cool getting to know everyone and developing, you know, some relationships. This is a lot of fun. It's work, but it's a lot of fun. But you guys are the reason that I'm here, and we're here. And I just want to thank you so much for being there and being supportive and for your honest opinions. Y'all rock. I've got the best viewers on the planet. Okay, I have talked for so long. Let's stop this. I got to get to my mother-in-law's anyway. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch again. I hope everyone has a really blessed day. Bye-bye and be blessed.